We're beginning to live in a soft generation. It's so easy to be great nowadays because everybody is so weak. If you have any ability of self-discipline, if you have any ability to do the things that you don't like doing, any ability to do the things that you hate doing, then you're going to step into greatness. We live in a society that as soon as something goes wrong, we get given a prescription. Not necessarily to fix the problem, but to mask the problem. How about we take full responsibility and we start taking full ownership and accept that we've allowed this to happen into our lives. We've allowed our lives to get to this point. And so now it's time to dive deep into personal development, to dive into understanding ourselves and why we've created this for ourselves. The truth is, the way to change your life is to look in the mirror. And until you do that, you'll never be free. You'll never be able to create the change that you want. You'll never be able to live the life that you desire until you look at the mirror. You'll never be able to grow into the person that you know that you can be. Everything happens for a reason, and until we find that reason and how everything is along the way, not in the way, people are going to be suffering. The suffering is going to continue. People are only one job loss away from a breakdown, one relationship away from depression, one argument away from their entire week being ruined. This is not how to live, and you know that just as well as I do. Perspective is everything. If you really know who you are, if you really appreciate everything that you do have, and you believe that everything is happening exactly the way it should, then all of those big things can be handled so much easier. Living with pain and resentment is letting that other person who you perceive did you wrong win. Holding on to resentment is like holding on to a hot coal. You're the only one that gets hurt. There's a much better way to do this, and that is to let go. Living your life, loving your life. That is when you say, I will not allow you to own any part of my mind and my spirit. This is true courage and mental strength. Now, I'm not saying to avoid pain. Pain, suffering, and failure, they're here to help us grow and to evolve. However, some people choose consciously or unconsciously to live in that pain. So many of us are addicted to suffering. They're addicted to struggling, and we believe that life is hard. But that's only your perception and your belief system. You have got to let that go. Mental strength comes from overcoming those struggles and overcoming those problems. You've got to let them go, otherwise you will keep recreating them for yourself. You've got to let the idea go that you need to be struggling, or you have to be struggling, or you're addicted to struggling. You've got to let that go. Otherwise, you'll be creating more situations for you to keep struggling and keep having all of those challenges in your life. Now, excuses are for weak individuals who have no heart. So take responsibility for where you are at right now and commit to start doing something about it. Start doing anything, whatever it takes, to make sure that your future is better. You do have that choice. You can make any excuse you want, or you can take responsibility. The choice is yours. So you can go where you need to go, and you can go where you deserve to go. So many people are so cautious of what others might think of what they say. So many people are so cautious of offending someone else and so cautious about what they say because they don't want to hurt someone else's feelings. We are suppressing speaking our truth because we feel that others have soft skin and we don't want to offend them. People are going to call you things you don't like, and that's okay. But the question is, how are you going to handle that? Well, thicken your skin. Become more of a human being. Don't be afraid of the reflection that you see in the mirror, because that's all you can ever be afraid of. Once you overcome the reflection in the mirror, you've done it.